For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the dragonborn's come. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord Earth. Believe, the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the dragonborn's come. Al finora pagan fod nos hansin grossan Dovakin fahim kogan mundra. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord Earth. Believe, the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the dragonborn's come. Hero, our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Lord Heart. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Dovakin, naloksin av svarin, vodain vokul, maverakas val, arkvinor og valgan, vodnos honsin grossan, Dovakin, vahin, kogan mundra.
And we're back. It's been a whole week. Played a bunch of Diablo 4. Not actually that much. I'm really not that. It's okay. It's a couch game. And I've refreshed myself on where we're at. I kind of forgot a little bit. We're actually progressing into Thieves Guild here. We've got this dungeon and Mercer here. This one's a bit high level. It's all undead. And we did add the Frost Atronach to our arsenal, which won't be too helpful, but he's tanky. So it'll be fine, I suppose. Our biggest weapon against undead will be Sunfire. However, I wanted to talk about Diablo 4 real quick. I've got a quick review. I've got a review to talk about. These are the two Diablo 4 commercial songs. And, like, you couldn't get more antithetical against... It does sound anything like Diablo 4, and obviously I can't play any of this. I don't even know if showing these images is a copyright strike or something. I don't think so. I'm not going to press pause. But if they're going to put this in front of us, Billie Eilish had the far superior Diablo 4 commercial song. Number one, is actually kind of catchy. Number two, it actually sounds like something a villain would sing. As opposed to Halsey, who just kind of complained about fucking up. Like, that's not cool. She just whined and then just like took her clothes off by the end of it, and like I have no idea what anyone was thinking. I guess they thought it would get more female streamers to play Diablo 4. That is my official review of Diablo 4. Was that Billie Eilish made the better song. All right, less joking. Really, I feel like Diablo 4 is like, yeah, it's fun enough to play for a while. If you don't want to spend $70, don't spend $70. But if you don't care, then go for it. If you're like me and you've spent way too much time on Path of Exile or Diablo 2, then it does not have the vertical depth that you can get obsessed with. It's all horizontal. And that's it, because I try to tell someone, like, Diablo 4 is lacking depth, I can't get into it. And they're like, are you kidding me? I could ramble for an hour about all the legendary affixes on my character. And it's all shallow, horizontal. It's fine for a game. It's not the same thing as Diablo. And that's okay, I guess, because I gave up on that idea that things can still be a part of the same soul as it was 10, 12, 20 years ago, when not a single person is the same or still working on the same project, right? Like, it's the only reason it says Diablo is because the company owns the copyright. There's no reason Blizzard Activision is the only company that should be making a Diablo game at this point, but they own it. So whatever. It's okay. One more thing. Skyrim revamped combat enemy overhaul. That's my favorite, but of the mods that overhaul enemies in Skyrim, and looking at it helped me learn a lot because I didn't know how to really do how to make good enemy NPCs. So that was a big part of the 2.0 update for MorrowLoot Ultimate. I'll get back to the game actually pretty soon here, and I'll put a timestamp on the description too. So if you don't want to keep hearing this stuff, you could skip. But the update to the patch, which is now in our game, the level 60, the collar, is a little too sharp. I mean, even for MorrowLoot Ultimate, there's plenty of enemies that are just as strong or stronger than the collar that you can find in your game across Skyrim. Not everywhere, you have to look for them, but there's plenty. And the ones that I've made sure are challenging and not level scaled, they also guard good loot and rare items, and the collar does not. The collar is just in your way from progressing the College of Winterhold quest line, and you don't get a more challenging enemy until the final boss of the College of Winterhold anyway, which is, I find it inappropriate. Hopefully something will. I don't know. I don't mind whether SRCEO changes that or not. The patch. Only reason the patch really needs to do this for MorrowLoot Ultimate is because I'm also controlling the challenge level of different parts of the game, and that was a really square peg and too small of a circle hole. Also, those Daedric arrows. Oh my god. Hag Ravens summon a Hern, which is cool. Like one of lots of cool changes from SRCEO, but the Hern has Daedric arrows, which could be cool. It's fine in vanilla Skyrim, but with MorrowLoot, Daedric is an extremely limited resource, so that's not cool. I replaced those with the same non-playable flagged, which means that you can see them maybe, but you can't pick them up. You won't see them in the inventory of a corpse, for example. So the Hern, which is the shirtless dude with the horns that has his own animal summon, that Hag Ravens summon, and that some other thing summon, it would just be shooting Daedric arrows into enemies, and you'd go loot an enemy corpse, and you'd see like 3 Daedric arrows on it. And you'd be like, where the hell did that come from? And I spent probably hours trying to find it until I gave up on it, and it wasn't, it doesn't break your game to just get some Daedric arrows. If there's one excess Daedric item to find, it's the arrows that aren't really going to affect you or break your game or story, but not cool. Not cool from MorrowLoot Ultimate. And from here, I will go back to the game. Oh, one more thing. Know Your Enemy. Another one of my favorite mods that does not require a patch to work with MorrowLoot Ultimate. It just adds sensible resistances and makes certain weapons more effective against certain enemy types and so on. I've got the the old version that's been updated a bunch and still awesome installed. And I'm going to keep it installed because I don't know how much different it's going to be to update. But I did take a look at the update Know Your Enemy 2. It's a separate mod. If you go to the Nexus and search it up, or on the Skyrim subreddit, you'll see it. It looks awesome. Since I can't test it, I'm not going to play with it on this character. But it also does not require a patch. Works perfectly with MorrowLoot Ultimate. No problems at all. And we can get back to the game. So the nerf to the collar brings her down to like level 30-ish. She still's gonna kill you. She still would have killed me, but maybe instead of killing me 7 times, she would have killed me 4 times only. And
let's get moving.
Understood, sir.
The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
You got it. We'll go in Snowvale. This one was a higher level in MorrowLoot Ultimate before the big update, and there were it was pretty jarring actually. Come on in, Mercer. Need you to get going,
Keep
sir.
your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
You're cheating. Everyone knows you're
simple,
cheating,
really.
Mercer. You got the skeleton key.
Plus it is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill.
Level 17. Health debuff. Are we
That
cold?
should do it.
Yeah.
After you.
Anything else going on? No diseases. We're good to go. Get sneaky.
Carlia's been through here. What does she expect?
Alright, and we should warm up quickly. I don't think these candles produce any warmth. These braziers certainly do.
Tension here. This place smells of
Hey.
death. Be on your guard.
Oh, I will. There we go, there we go. I have been stuck and had to reload before. Let's get our Sunfire out. And, well, I think the fire damage from the Flame Atronak is more effective against the undead here. But I'll try out the Frost Atronak. Just having a tank seems nice. No alchemy. There we go.
This shouldn't take long.
I don't know why that happens. I don't know why it freezes in the middle of the animation, but it's beautiful. And I want a little extra. Yeah, give me a little extra potions and gold. Okay, no traps. What do you do? Thought maybe I locked myself in there for a sec. And nothing in there. That would be a nice place for something cool to be hidden. If there was lever for it.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
She's clever. So there's a pressure plate that will swing this door. Or maybe just this. Or both. That's what you get. Oh god. I want to fight him just to see how it goes. Hold on. All right, we had a controller fail for a second. Not a controller. I think that's just Skyrim. Skyrim sometimes turns off button input, but only for a few seconds. So level 21, we can blast pretty quickly. Took a third of our magicka. I thought he was going to be a little higher level than that. There will certainly be more high level ones further. Woo! Wait a minute. That doesn't get it red, and madness creeps into your thoughts like a cockroach. Amazing. This is a creepy god to serve. I see you there.
Your own epitaph.
Well, I was a little worried. We're still on... Oh, no! That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Alright, well, there's not enough here. No special loot has been found. I had it on novice for testing purposes earlier for something else. Crap. Okay. Forget all that. Let's see how it goes now. Well. We need a little more help now, and Atronach's not getting out of the way. We're fine. We're fine. This is manageable. There will be stronger enemies. The door that way. Mercer, you're not really a soldier. I doubt you've killed legions of anything. Take that, and I'll give Mercer some backup real because he will get downed. Unlock. Alright, closer to the final squiggly cloud. I think we're a little too far. Okay, all the way just past the center. I love these little lock plates. Get all my potions. Get them all. Potions. Not good. Why they're not fighting, I don't know. That is...
You've just written your own epitaph.
That is very Skyrim. How is our restoration situation? He's going to be dead in a few seconds. I believe we wanted... You just gonna... Alright, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Okay. So we've got both base points, our dual casting... In our light, it's just Magicka. There was more anti-undead perks. Our damage against undead will go up significantly once we get a better sun damage spell and a better poison spell. Not against undead, but what is it? False light? I don't think false light is, with like a normal healing spell, is as good as the sun damage against undead. Oh, that's interesting. But now I know there is more anti-undead perks. That, of course, is one. And Exorcist. Whoa! Sunblast. Awesome. Alright, so once we get to 40, that's when we start to pop off with these anti-undead spells. Alright. Give me some jewels and heralds and gold. No sneak attacks with these spells. Even though we are stealthy. Gotcha. You know what else is cool? Yeah, it doesn't affect him at all.
Threat merely an annoyance.
Well, if you're gonna get him, go in, man.
How disappointing.
Get our summon out. We've got just one left. There we go. A Death Lord. Level 30. 1,000 hit points. Ooh, let's get our soul trap. Got him. You are very helpful at... Oh! Now, Ancient Nord Supple. So those were hero arrows he had. That tripwire. Whoops. How many more?
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
You're one to talk. Wow, Mercer. Your dialogue.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
Or just Skyrim dialogue in general.
Huh? Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. You can't hide from me. Your end is near.
He's gone.
How disappointing.
I'm looking for loot. So they are going to drop a few Ancient Nord hero items in this dungeon, and I don't know if we have a purpose. Like, an ancient Nordic hero bow might beat the Nordic crossbow, but I'd rather use a crossbow anyway. It'd have to be a really good bow. This is not going to be beaten by any melee weapons we see for a while. This is the same base damage as a glass mace, but without the slightly higher attack speed.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
You know, now that we've got all that AI voice generation, I know there's copyright issues, but what if we got a little more variation to some of these lines? Other side. In between. Unlocked. Looking for loot. And anything, and I wonder if I can shoot through that. I doubt it. Look at that. We got the level 1, and oh my god, he's right behind me. That's not fair. At least we got our shout. Our shouts now restore health and magic. Boost! Just like that. So, unless it's heavy damage, we don't need to switch spells.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
I feel like there should be staggers though, with these when dual casts. Maybe it'll just be a part of the higher level sun spells. Oh, he's taking a lot. Well, let's get him soul trapped and then rely on Mercer to finish him off. If Mercer can
What was that?
get out of the wall.
You can't hide.
Nice, and boost! Get a little health back. I'm just shouting to get the health back now. Oh, good. All quite easy so far. Still on expert, of course, right? I'm paranoid now.
Blunder in
I'm
it.
paranoid now about forgetting that I lowered it. Alright, these chimes only wake up the Draugr, which did that on their own anyway. Objective in here is just a door. No. More undead. What we could really use is some... Nice! Some AoE damage. Oh, that one has frost attribute. Well, we have an issue with getting out of this. We can't get out of this hall. Oh no! 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 Oh my God! We got low. Ah. Oh, we're out. Let's get healed up. I don't know what it is about frost damage, but it just absolutely destroys us. Then I guess the flame is still going to make sense, but now, there we go. No, we're no longer stuck in the hallway. Let's get, actually, incorrect. Get our Atronak out. Mercer's going to go down soon. Switch to Sunfire. And just blast and potions. I think the Scourge that was summoning his own Frost Atronak has been killed already. Let's get you. soul trapped. Those magica potions pretty slow. Alright, now I think we can just whittle them down a little bit. There's nothing behind us, right? Down. Let's get soul trap on them. Aw. You could have given me a couple more seconds, sir. Alright, the gold. Potions don't need. What about that Death Lord? Ooh, he's got one of those shields. And very worth taking on the gold per weight. Same with the shield. That shield might be worth wearing for a little bit. I like this enchantment. 24 armor to 34 armor. We're not spec'd for either type of armor and don't plan on it. We'll be relying on mage armor, which we are so close once it's level 40. Once it's skill 40, we can get our automatic armor spells. There's an additional trophy I don't want to miss. But not on this side. We have to go up around the others. Around the other stairs. No, it's back here. There it is. Well, I am prone to hilariously dumb deaths, so I'll go ahead and hedge against that. I don't think that pops out. Yeah, you stand right there, Mercer.
Fire!
Wow, he's beefy. He's just standing in it. He's still doing fine. Pretty much. 1100 health, that's more than a Death Lord. These urns can still have loot, but it is significantly less than vanilla, if you're noticing. That's just where we were down below. And the door to the next level.
Carlia always was a nimble minx.
Minx. Minx is a cool word. That's a fun one to bust out on the lady. Alright, too late. Too late. Already awake.
That's merely an annoyance.
Wow, that's rough. No! We really need a lot of resistances. Alright, death count 1. Get that updated. Was I at full health? I don't know if I was at full health. I certainly need a lot more resistance going on. Just to double check. We've got such a long list here, but Nothing that helpful. Do we still have... I think we still have... Yes, a Bane of the Undead scroll. This, I'm sure, will be useful at the... Probably at the boss. Probably on the last one. Alright. I thought my unofficial DAW would make enough, so what we'll definitely need to do is get them distracted on something else before they have a chance to one-shot me. And it's the fire shout, so yeah, I'll go ahead and eat that this time, because it's obviously... We're not alchemy. We're not alchemy. Obviously, the most dangerous part here is that fire shout. So let's get some damage on him first. We have a few seconds while he's getting up. Fire! Oh, why are they not fighting Mercer yet? There we go. Let's get around, and I'll get him out, and because he's going to take aggro, and that is most important here. Let's get... We have enough magicka here now to begin another blasting session. There's that one behind me, right? Oh no! Alright. Death number 3. Okay, we can't go that far deep. We wake up even more. That can one-shot us. Wonderful little trap we found ourselves in. Only level 17 and still squishy is the problem. And expert difficulty. So, forgot the fire elixir. Fire resist. And we don't have a rune, right? You know, a greater turn undead would really help. That's not going to be of use here. Become ethereal. I don't have the souls for ice form, but that would be possibly worth as well. Stone flesh, I think we can go ahead and cast without... Never mind. Definitely with waking them up. We need the magicka potion really badly. And... Ready? Fire! It's out of here. This one's gonna go badly as well. Let's just get healing and our potion here. And try to get a shot. There's one problem with the Frost Atronach, he's in the way. Alright, one down. Whoop! Alright, sick of going in for that. Right, Mercer is not quite down. Oh god, there's two of them. Bash you. Last one. Last one. And... Nope, 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 nope. Frost Atronach and Mercer both down right at the same time. In the worst position. No chance to get... Alright, death count 4. So we can't even pop our stone flesh without waking them up. That'll be okay. We can Wabbajack. Wabbajack's gonna be a good idea, actually. Well, I know... Is now the time to go ahead? Yeah, this area sucks. This area sucks awful. We'll pop that after... Yeah, we'll pop that after we dump our magicka into the first guy and get our summon and then become ethereal and then pop it. So, Sunfire. Let's get our potions going. Keep you in. Keep you in. What does this potion of the voice do? We don't do damage with our shots yet. Alright, and let's make the save here in case we have 7 more deaths. Alright, actually hitting them would be very helpful. Come on, come on. And switch to our scroll. And they should be fleeing, and now... Yes. That's... If it works, it works. I don't care. That's hilarious that he went through the door, though. Nice, nice, nice. Nope, nope! 30 seconds wasn't long enough. Alright, pause that and update. I'm going to stop typing with one hand. 5. I don't know how many more numbers we're going to need. Alright, I noticed we missed a couple of sunfires on that last attempt. This grass is in the way and didn't use the fire resist. Alright, get our frost atronac and an ethereal. Get our scroll. And we should be good to go now because they will flee instead of fight. Flee a little too much, actually. I think, yeah, there's another Death Lord down that way. So let's get our Frost Atronac further down. Mercer can take care of this guy, who we want to go ahead and Soul Trap anyway. Is not a Death Lord, that is a Scourge. No, 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 I'm pressing the button! Oh my god, we somehow lived. But my shout was not on cooldown. I don't like mid-combat. What is that? Something's happening. Something graphical is happening. I think we've got this guy. And one more waiting around the corner. Oh! Fire. Oh. It helps if I don't press the right button. There. One more. Gotcha. Alright, and our shout is off cooldown. Is our health full? We're actually in good shape. We got him soul trapped. And save as hard as possible. Actually, let's rack up some new save numbers because we're running out of the rotation. Oh my god. 5 deaths. 5 deaths. It's heavy, but I'll keep that. I'll keep that. I don't think I need to disenchant it. And where else? Where else is the loot? Yeah, not worth the wait. Alright, now the rest of this shouldn't be quite as rough because we actually have room. We finally have room to be cowardly. This Death Lord. As soon as we're out of here.
This shouldn't take.
Okay. It's pretty terrifying to think that some of those might one-shot me. I don't believe that you've killed legions of anything, Mercer. I'm watching you. We'll drink a minor, but we're gonna run out if we keep relying on potions for every battle. Get another Atronac down. And let's see if we can get... Nice. Wow. Little stone flesh. As soon as we can get around. Now I remember why yeah, you guys can fight as much as you want. Now I remember why I don't like using melee. Or at least the Frost Atronac to summon, because he's too big and it gets in the way.
Nothing.
That's mostly just that I also have Mercer, isn't it? Get you unlocked. I think there's another undead behind that next gate.
Your end is near.
They're still fighting. Got my 20 gold. Well, you got him. You got him. I didn't know if you were gonna beat the duration. Mercer, good job. And you ducked. I mean, you only ducked because of me, but hey, I'm impressed with you, Mercer. Okay.
We're on the right track.
Well, this looks like we're gonna get the swinging traps. No. No swinging traps. I do hear another Draugr. This place is dangerous enough. We can drop another save.
You've just written your own epitaph.
Go get him. Go get him, Mercer. Thank God that's on cooldown. I bet Soul Trap will last long enough. Nice. It's hard to get the right angle on that. We can just use the Flame Atronac. Get her behind. And we should be able to just whittle him down before the Soul Trap wears off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Soul was shrunk. He's a greater, right? I like these. I like finding these. Over such knowledge, wars are fought. Well, we'll certainly need to... Well, that's good gold value for the wait. We'll certainly need to pray after this dungeon. Probably had to deal with those first bunch of deaths just because we didn't pray. Hermaeus Mora teaching us a lesson. And I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah. You also. Don't need no bone meal. I do want the jewels. One extra use for these amethysts, emeralds, all of them, as well as soul gem fragments and empty extra soul gems like these, which I really need to take back to town, is you can grind them up for gem dust with another mod. And then the gem dust you use to make new empty soul gems, even bigger ones.
For hiding an ambush. Be ready.
Alright, well, we'll see how bad it is. it's gonna be bad. Let's get him on the stairs and just close the door. Ow! Fireball hit the door and still hit me. Power of area. We don't need to be sneaky anymore. There's nothing else down here that's gonna hit me. Get out of the way, Mercer. Oof. Level 34. 1,300 health. We need... Alright, well, wait for you to come back down and try to finish off the Scourge first. I think the Scourge is there. We've got another Draugr. He's weak. He's got one shot. Let's get around. Let's get around. He'd probably one-shot me. He would one-shot me with that sword. I shouldn't be bothering with the soul trap because I'm out of raiders.
Nothing.
Awesome. There's shout wall.
Quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
Where'd he fall to? A Nord hero, another hero's sword. Alright, and barring traps, I think we're pretty safe. I think we're even actually done with this dungeon, which is pretty short. Weapon subdue. Which one is that? Oh! Alright, Stormcrown made this. Alright, so this was disarm and it's been changed to subdue. That's interesting. I want to unlock it and see what it does.
There's little time for talk. What do you
Maybe it's
want?
just a big debuff to physical damage or something.
What was that?
Only level 1.
You can't hide from me.
He's got some gold on him. Alright, next room, and give it a quick once-over on... I knew there was more. Too bad it's a light armor book. We don't use armor. Oh, duh. Oh, darn. Those big chests can still contain good loot, but they contain a lot less good loot. And this is the one Mercer unlocks. Now, this is disappointing that you watch Mercer do this. He unlocks the door without a claw, and then you don't get to do the same later.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic
I bet someone made a mod to fix that.
How
A
quaint.
bug fix, I mean.
Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open.
That certainly goes into the category of a bug fix.
Carlisle already did away with it. We're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Jack Square is the best way to kill 2 birds with 1.
Apologize for that if you heard anything. You know what I've never done was cheated back into this room just to explore it. Wait for this to play out. How much further for the Nightingale set? I'm bouncing back and forth with College of Winterhold instead of focusing one, but
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlisle. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise, Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
He just sits and waits there
Crossing
for her.
blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
You can see her. Mercer, you can see her. Look. The elite is invisible. You can still shoot him. He doesn't have shields on. If he's invisible,
It appears Gallus'
you can headshot him if you're good.
repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Ow. Alright, time for the good character.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out.
You have any more of
Had I
that? That was good
intended
shit.
to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer.
You can
but
see
I
the
never
nightingale,
had a
though.
clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison... All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done.
Did she think I was Mercer?
Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't
I don't think
simply
that's
for
clear.
irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at
Right.
the College of... The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and perhaps I'll tell you more about it later, right? Here, take these as well. They may prove useful.
Thank
for
you,
your journey.
Mucho. Actually, stamina potion, aversion to fire, magic poison. Those all suck. I'm just gonna sell them.
Remember,
I don't need to ask anything else.
only to act-
And we're
trust no one
not
else.
yet ready to level. That was not quite as long as I was kind of thinking. How's our loot and weight? We're still into 200, so... that's funny. I still had this. Now with my Frost Atronak, I'm ready to do some Dwarven stuff, but I think let's wait for the Stoneflesh to improve. I'll keep on Thieves Guild a little longer. Our Restoration still has a long ways to go to 40, and does not help against the robots. So Alteration to 40, Robot Dungeon, and then Restoration to 40. And then this is to go to Enthier in College of Winterhold, and we'll turn him into a fence. We can finally sell stolen things to him. But he's never available to sell. Always such a pain. You see this little light? That's a dead ice wraith sitting in the air. That's okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know, obviously. What else did you think was going on? What kind of boots? You're wearing dwarven boots? No, those are dwarven male boots. Pretty sure. Those are pretty rare. But anywhere dwarven boots can show up, they could be dwarven male. And anywhere decent light armor can spawn, dwarven male has a small chance to spawn. So you can still see it. Maik. Let's see what Maik is gonna say. I don't use EFF anymore, but it's a follower mod that used to have a feature that you can just force recruit any NPC you're looking at. I miss having
Maik is always in search of calibers, yet he finds none. Where could they have gone?
You can find them in the Saints and Seducers creation kit stuff. Calipers have been added by the Mad God Giagorth. Nope. Don't want to deal with a bear. If a bear gets a chance to attack me dismounting, it will result in death number 6. Very pretty everything. If that store is still open, get some gold. Drop some weight here.
I'll sell just about anything if it's. I
Just
do
put
what's
that right in
necessary.
front of me.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's look at your enchantments. Although, yeah, I have no gold. She doesn't have a travel pack, does she? No. Do I have a
next
travel
time.
pack still? RST? No, I spent my travel pack, didn't I? Yeah, it doesn't go in armor, right? Yeah.
If you're looking, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I've already disenchanted both of the frost things, so let's go by the least weight efficient first. I will eventually sell this Wabbajack. I've only had to use it once. After I'm past the point where I don't think I'll ever need it again, I'll go ahead and sell it. Probably to buy a house. Now I wish I hadn't sold the other stuff, but it'll be fine. Reason being that I need to use these souls. Train some enchanting. So we'll keep that for now. We don't need that kind of poison. We don't use that poison. We don't use poison at all very much. I think we've earned another skooma break. These are supposed to be craftable. You can make a tome. Right, and those we need to go visit the smelter to get use out of those. Alright, and back to the college. I wonder if we'll level up with enchanting. We'll see. We'll see. Now, where's Enthier? Do we have him selected? Speak with Enthier is. My brain is still thinking He's in the... Oh, he's in the inn in Winterhold, not here in the college. Alright, we'll still go ahead and use the enchanting table. Yeah, my brain still has some Diablo 4 controls in mind. You press select to open the map, for example. Oh, there you go. Okay, I was worried for a second there'd be no enchanter. Alright, neither of those to disenchant. 4 graders. Nice. Well, I don't want to use a heavy shield. I'll just put a comment on you. Ah, that seems right. I always want to make something that feels like I'd sell it. Feels like someone would buy it. Ah, I wish we hadn't sold all that stuff. We'd have a few more, and we have a book that we'll just pretend we're taking for studying purposes. And whoop, go find Enter. Did I sell those extra books? I sure did. We have an unread book. Right. I was there. Not on purpose, okay. How many pages is this? That's more pages than most books that are written in English. Let's get down here. Fire! In style.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They are an ancient order.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
With mods, of course, you can access those. Hi, Orthorn. You can Wait a minute.
Need something?
Orthorn, we left him at Felglow Keep. I left him in the cage. That's funny. I'm not the only one who feels something is wrong here.
Mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
So I think while the
I understand Corey.
resting at the counter animation is playing, it has resized this child.
Usually it's elves.
I believe he was.
I know what to do about that. Just for testing purposes, I want to see if she freezes. If she shrinks back to normal.
I didn't think you had this.
Yes! Yes, she does! Nice. Alright, no more save-scumming, except for those purposes.
Well, then he's welcome to eat and drink at home, isn't he?
Alright, where's Enther? Right over there.
Yes? Yes, what is it?
I'm gonna be sneaky in the corner here.
Can I help you with anything else?
Yeah, tell me about your horns, man. That's cool. Can you sell things
All right.
in your quarters? No.
Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? No, this is just like Gallus. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Those are all...
Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Right. Alright, Malakar, real quick, you want to buy any of my stuff? Just that. Probably. Cool.
Until next time.
And besides that, let's get a little recharging in. Oh, we do need to sell some stolen stuff, and we need more bolts. Wow. Keep the shield equipped. That windfall enchantment.
Just say the word if you need a drink or...
What time is it? 7:40 p.m. It's going to be the middle of the night by the time we get over to Markarth. Let's see if we got any little jobs. I think we've got little jobs in Markarth, right? Not a single one. Nothing else actually to do in Markarth. Wouldn't make much sense to go back to Riften just yet. Not with Mercer on the loose. I'll just go straight. We'll go straight to Markarth.
Carriages, where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want... Climbing back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
I agree, sir. So, with the mod that adds the travel packs, we can... It has also adjusted the travel time multiplier back to vanilla, I think, which makes it... That was a 10-hour trip almost. I mean, that's pretty realistic. And then you do still get like half rest value for the time of the carriage. Wake up freezing. Pretty immersive. Pretty immersive for survival purposes.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that?
What I need to do is get inside, get warm, and get some sleep.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink. This is the
Hold
silver.
on. Speaking of Silverblood, we had a bounty. Just 5.
Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. If I can't get you some, sure thing. It's yours. Here.
Let's see.
Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men.
Deepwood
came by and
Redoubt.
left it.
Now
I'll
that
show you to your
one,
room.
Deepwood Redoubt is
Remember,
not going to be super
ale is
easy.
cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Your armor looks awesome,
Can't be
Vorstag.
too careful these days.
dizzy
The
from
war
everything.
and other dangers. For a fair price, I'll
warming
watch
up.
your back.
Let me know if there's
Watch your
anything
back,
else.
friend. Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
Get out of here, sir.
All the wood furniture in this inn is rotten to the core.
And that's about as many
You know
hours as we
why
could
that
probably
is,
afford
Clepper?
without eating into the day.
I don't know, my darling wife. I assume you're going to tell me?
Hey.
How about it? Finally. Now get lost.
Wow, you're rude.
Bring more gold next time. My favorite drinking, but all them women keeping to themselves.
Nice.
But they
He has a
got
quest for us to go in and steal from the
old statues
Church of
I
Debella.
child. Who knows what they use? Well, let's not put it like that. Nah, just creep in and have a go at.
I think it's an official
You'll
Thieves
be
Guild job if
helping
I do
out
it, right?
old beggar and the divine smile on that.
You guys don't worry if you overhear talk or anything suspicious. It's normal. It's chill.
Come on, you outsiders always have fun.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I have not.
Seems no one in... I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house might... I was actually just... Follow me. And
All
keep
I
your
actually
eyes
want to
open.
do is
They
get
love
him
powerful creatures and tricksters.
to go inside and stop initiating dialogue. Yeah, you stay in there, sir. And I'll see you again in a very long time.
Outsiders.
Wait, I know.
We need to eat. Sure. Alright, now this will take us into a dwarven dungeon as well, but it shouldn't be as troubling as Resolved would be.
Look, I'm very busy, so this
No,
better
this-
be important.
There's a texture pack I'm missing that I think I might have... Ah, man, I might have uninstalled it, because I think I used to have something that replaced these blocky textures. Anyway.
I have the artifacts I've discovered.
Ancient Falmer, sir.
I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize...
Sounds kinky.
Preposterous. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
Now, what would be funny is if choosing the wrong one first would affect your chances, but Skyrim doesn't have anything like that.
While I appreciate the sentiment, being an admirer...
I don't have a particularly
I'm sure you
high
can
speech
appreciate
yet.
it. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire mark? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself...
I don't think I can afford to bribe
I'm
you.
not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with.
Even if we could.
Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more
So we
comfortable
give up,
discussing
and now we'll have to go ahead and steal at this point. Oh, well, he happens to have his back turned, and we just can pretend to be petting the mud crab until the guard is out of the way. Easy. Easy.
filter.
That wasn't me. He didn't take it, did he? We still have Falk's key. Dwemer Museum key, that's what it was. Okay. So I think if you pass that speech check, you actually get limited access where you don't have to sneak.
The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone.
Who was talking to me?
Permission.
Oh, hi. Who's the court
Councilman,
wizard, sir?
Is y'all's magical advisor?
Talk to me about it. I was
spends
actually
most of
only
his
going
time
up here for
studying
the
ruins.
moment because I'm curious. I want to look. And why is Calcema over here? I don't know. Am I already trespassing if I'm over here? I think not. And yeah, okay. Oh, we didn't even need the key. I know what we do need then. Evidently we were noticed. Well, we need detect life.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could.
It is an official sneak mission. Stay in the shadows.
We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around?
This is not easy.
At least this post is safe enough.
There's not an easy way around. So this helps. Which direction are they going? All out of the way. Ish. He's facing away. Yeah. Hopefully this is also giving us some nice moderation XP. Get out of line
You
of
have
sight.
committed crimes against
No.
people. What say you in your defense?
I still have some stolen stuff that I can steal back soon. We'll get a bounty again, but I'll just have to steal stuff back. We'll just have to steal stuff back. It's not hard in Sidna Mine. It's not hard to, but we've got a couple of staves to sell, right? Our crossbow lost the stolen tag, so what's our weight at? 95. We still have all of our gear, right? Yeah, necklace, ring, yeah. Let's hurry up and steal our stuff back, actually. Because if I get arrested a second time, I don't know if the chest, if the evidence chest gets wiped out. And then we'll have to God, do we need an invisibility spell? Because our stealth just must not be good enough. Now, the calm spell is kind of overpowered for this kind of situation.
Signa mines for prisoner scum only. Cheap out.
You're right.
Now this is real guard duty. Just throw them in the mine and be done with it.
See, it's not hostile to hit them with the calm spell. Now, it will stop them from arresting you, but it won't stop them from charging you with additional bounty. So we still want to avoid being seen. And wait for him to come back around. Come back up here. While I'm waiting on you, I will consider additional theft. I will engage in additional theft. What do these levers do?
Real guard duty. Just throw them in the mine and be done with it.
These must open the doors, but are for
I catch you stealing
thematic
anything,
purposes only.
I will break your neck.
You guys are violent. Nice. The Dwemer music, Falk's key, and my staffs. All right. And how they knew that only 21 of my gold was stolen, I don't know. Personally, I'm shocked it was only 21 gold.
Now this is real guard duty. Just throw them in the mine and be done with it.
Trying to get fancy with my jump. Okay.
What is this?
Stealth situation is difficult. How many sneak perks do we even have? I think we literally only have the one base perk in sneak. Yeah. So, now that we have a level up, that's not going to help. Now that we have a level up, let's look for some other perk. Movement speed, or movement noise.
I'm sorry. Well, the forge gets so hot and I thought...
You know, just the second base point of sneak. I think that's going to be obvious. Let's go get our level up.
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through?
You thought you would skip a step and not heat the metal all the way through. Tisk, tisk.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
I keep not being able to tell that my circlet is on. And you know what? Arrest count. 1. Alright, one more nap. We still can't dual cast Pacify, I don't think. Let's test that real quick. Yeah. Although we are getting one-shot by things, so there's a case for more health. But I'm going to be looking for better enchantments, primarily to deal with that. Although, you know what'll probably be the silliest tactic that I'll just have to go ahead with is just pure pacify. Pacifism. Calm all the guards and they won't arrest you. I think that still works. I think that works even if we decide... That'll work even if we decide to resist arrest. Screw it. Alright.
You're here to see the yard?
Yes.
No sudden moves.
You got it.
Understand?
Yes, sir. Let's get sneaky. Ah, there's no angle. Well, it's not locked anymore, so we didn't get the bounty. And go to stealth. Alright, there he is. Probably the same one that just arrested us like 2 hours ago in game time. We need to see if anybody is the direction they're facing. He's facing away. Going that way. Hello.
You have committed crime, then suffer the Emperor's wrath.
Does it work? It worked on one of them. Worked on 2 of them. Now, when the spell wears off, will they aggro again? I don't think so. But they're ignoring me now. Oh, that's enchanted. They are following me. Now that sucks, isn't it? I don't know what that is. No one's looking. Oh my god. 100 pounds? Only 100 pounds? Only 100 pounds? I think there's an issue with the cannon officially. Alright,
Hey,
you guys all need to
keep your damn
calm
magic
down.
to yourself.
Well, keep your laws to yourself, and we won't have a problem. This is the least stealthy I may have ever engaged this mission with. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! No! 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 Let's become fearful. Just in case. And then, you know, we won't get charged with guards that died in that, I believe. Hey, come back this way. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sir. Let's see if this works. It doesn't need to work. I don't understand exactly what his reaction to the calm spell is, because sometimes he comes back after me and sometimes he doesn't. But that was only one of them, so it must wear off. A little further. We got it. Wonderful. Alright, and this is only loot. There's no further path out of here. We do not engage with smithing, so we don't need the dwarven metal. I want to try to get at least one guard with that trap. Actually, there's probably going to be more traps. And more stuff, actually. But less fog is what I would like. That didn't work great yet.
This should be. I'm getting out.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, and we are almost dead. This is becoming expensive spellcasting wise. We really need to move on. And now, is anybody following us that will follow us through the door? I don't think so. There is more loot I would like to steal. But we're having a magicka problem. That's a little too many casts I don't want to spend all my potions. I do want to heal up though. Alright, back to detect life and pacify. Ah! Nothing following us at all, so we made it past the guards. There are more people. Kill any intruders on site. Heard ya. What do you do? Oh yeah, we're gonna take advantage of that. But nobody's coming our way. Nobody sits here.
What was that?
It was nothing, guys. Whoa. How did you not get? There we go. There we go. Another trap from you. Whoa! Alright, that would be of great help. Strategies. We have strategies in mind. Because oh, nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. Alright, there we go. Everybody is bunched up and... Ah, it's out of ammo! Man. Multiple mans. I really wanted to get a kill shot. What about you? Perfect. Alright. Detect life. As many of them as it takes is okay. I seem to be kinda permanently detected. We'll take the stolen one and give you the... Is mine still stolen now? I have two of them.
Intruder!
I agree. Alright, now let's get you calmed and... Oh, another one, another one. Get. Nice. One down. Hey, you sir, you're standing in the wrong place. There we go. Alright, and one more, please. Alright, well, since you're calmed, we can still finish the job here, hypothetically. Where's my pacify? There it is. One more. And, well, the poison's gone. Alright, we're racking up a body count. But it's their own fault for, you know... Like, dude, you're getting paid hourly, right? What are you so hard about? You too. Why do I have to put so much effort? You know, me personally, like, if I was working at a bank and the bank's getting robbed, I'm not risking my life. Not for a single dime. Not for all the money in the bank. Close the door behind. And we should still be fine as the duration runs out. Steal some candy. But is there any real loot? No significant loot at all.
What was that?
That is someone considering how to kill you with a trap. so that he doesn't have to deal with you anymore. If we did smithing, this would be a lot of good materials. And still, these are all just like living quarters. There's not going to be any good loot back here. Worth selling? Scrolls I will always take.
What was that?
Sir, it is nothing for you to concern yourself with. Ooh, I didn't think I got him. Now in here, what are these books? I actually don't remember these books. What do we got? Dwarves, dwarves, dwarves. Okay. Not the most sensible choice, putting those behind lock and key. And news somewhere. Where is it? Over here. Alright, so we're going deeper in to the right. Pacify already. Yeah, it just fell off. Bet there's a trap up on that chair. We're still sneaked, and there should be a lever of fun
Is someone there?
that we won't get to use. Is there anybody else? Someone up there. Man, the loot I want is back in those display cases in the first room.
Another trap, most likely. Too dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
Dude, these traps are great. These traps make it easy. And I'm very tempted to just frenzy these guys and to kill themselves, but I don't have a way to... I don't care. I've got backup. Well, I thought they were just right around this corner. There they are. There we are. Alright, so if we have to pacify only one of them, that one will still be attacked. Nice, we don't have to. 3 of them. Although you're only level 9. Here, let's give you someone else to deal with.
I'm getting out of here.
You, we can...
Do something.
Well...
Where are you? There you are.
He's going against the skeleton.
You can't hide from me.
Ouch! Alright, we don't want to die just yet. Not quite the kind of situation worth getting killed. I don't want to. Let's just get you out and let him deal with the ones that are. Let him get the aggro. And then get the frenzy going again. One of the guards is too high level. And that's interesting. Ow! Well, the one behind us still existed, huh? Well, at least we remembered that there's no decent loot to actually... I'm going to update the death count. Death 6. Alright, and since there's only garbage to steal, we can go a little faster.
Our work must not be disturbed.
Yeah, nothing up there.
Any intruders on site. Call for backup if you need it.
Can't open that door.
As you say, sir.
We have Calsamo's key, right? Just the Dwemer Museum key. I thought I saw... What is that last one? Key to the Arcaneum is private? No? Okay. Well, I want to go up there. Let's close you. And... Is there maybe a lever? Yeah, I know they can come through. Oh wait, that's not pacify. Get you pacified, sir. Go and heal up. Command is really what I need for these guys. But, so command is the illusion spell that lets you just make someone totally fight. Hehehehe. Alright, we can poison and calm. Now, I want to go up around. Yeah, that's what I thought. This door is barred. Okay. Wait a minute. So he came down and rebarred it behind him?
What was that?
And then healed back up? That's a little silly. That's a little on the silly side. Well, that was a trip for a second. Nope. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. He was right there in front of the trap. Could have popped it. Alright, oh. We are that far behind. I didn't think we were. But, you know what? Now that we know, there's nothing going that way. Nothing worth stealing. Just make sure whether we're being followed. There you go. Thank you for letting me around.
What do you think this is?
We deserve a new save.
Another trap, most likely. Three of the guards died in the lower hall flooded with
You know, invisibility would really help if we can go frenzy, invisibility, right? Okay, don't notice me, don't worry. I'm just looking for a button for personal use. Don't notice me. Well, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. And you can calm down. And believe we want to go up, not down, but perhaps there's something worth down here. That's horrifying. That is a scary sight. What happens if we step on the button? It releases more gas. And if we add fire. Alright, the red dots are that direction, but I don't think they're... Yeah, they're not. Alright, we just need to pacify them. I assume if I walk in there, it's a super harsh dot. she comes down, then I need to drink a mana potion. Ooh. Oh. No! Stone flesh. I didn't think that would kill me. Let's just go ahead and calm you both right away. And go down this way. Look for the lever. There's got to be a lever to these traps. They will take out the guards. A master lock, though. We'll get to you. We will get to you in a second. And... yes. Die while calm. Wow, that is a magically unreasonable amount of calmness. Turn it off. No, they just go forever. There we go. Alright. And how's our... no other living enemies. So we got a chest to loot and finally the Calcelmo key. You know, the Spell Knight set would be nice to have in these, but I know the game doesn't have iron plate gauntlets. The game doesn't make these guys wear randomized equipment. Let's get that chest. Right, how hard is a master lock gonna be? No. A little further. Still no. We found something, so that'll be the second notch. We're on the edge of. Outer edge. I think we want to go a little further in. Out. In between the notches. Perfect. Ooh! Net positive lockpicks, too. Alright, I presume going up is better. How many different ways are there? How many different directions are there to go? We've got one more, a bunch more routes. Oh my god, aiming would help, but you know what helps even more? You know what helps even more? Let's get our ethereal shout and... fight! Chase me, guys. Chase me. I still got a disease. Look at them come. Oh, wow. Is there a spell to just aggro every single living enemy nearby? Because that would obviously be the strategy. But now we're kind of stuck until that Become Ethereal comes back off cooldown. That's okay. Could use a little health. Okay, where are my pursuers? We're not getting past without Become Ethereal again. God, that was fast. Well, they're all dead. And then they jiggle again if you open up a menu. Fight! Fight! Still can't believe we got a disease while ethereal. Kind of unfair. The steel-horned helmet is good gold. Alright, this is going much better than before. Strategy is the key. not spending all of our magicka is also a key. And that one is way further down. Will there be anything worth stealing up here? Oh, look at that little hand. They didn't have to go that far. Pretty cool design. So this is all just food. More dwarven metal. We got a cheap potion, some coins over here. Just leave a skeleton laying around. The cure disease is a good idea. That was in fact necessary. And I'm glad to drink one that had the stolen tag. Where's that other one? Definitely downstairs. So that's further in. And I doubt there's going to be anything in this room. That direction. No, it's behind us? That's further in? Okay. Yes, it is. Now, the death gas hallway was downstairs in a totally different direction, which makes me wonder what that is leading to.
Over here, hurry!
Oh my god, how many more of them are there? A Kantar? Alright, well, we have a solution for an infinite number of pursuers, really. These are even still going. Nice. I'm not satisfied where there's two more following me. Come on. Alright, if we unsneak and make a little noise. We can't make any noise. Yeah, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah, you found him. Now you're in a frenzy. And soon you're gonna kill yourself. For my entertainment. Well, thank you. I can loot you now. There's some gold. And the helmet. Anything else? That'll be it. Alright. Let's make sure you go back to the ethereal. Gonna get another disease. I better save that last cure disease potion. Alright, there may still be an NPC that just didn't follow us. Let's get our detect life back out. There's one more. The one with an actual name I didn't see. Yeah. Alright, no, not this room, not this room. That's just another kind of bedroom. It's all down here. And then, what does that do?
What was that?
You guys... You guys need to pay attention to each other and... No! Oh, thank God. Did I even take damage?
No, this can't be happening.
Fine! Alright, I was a little extra worried there. Did not need to be. Are you just gonna run into the traps on your own? The fact that you have a name, it makes me want to loot you. I need to loot you, sir. And thank you. Alright. Nice robes. I'll eat your bread. Get the key. None of that loot was that special. Nobody else. We're just gonna leave those traps going. I heard someone else yell, like they died. Maybe it was someone just patrolling, not even angry. We should have... Well, maybe we did have another NPC up here, but I can tell... Yeah, well... First, make sure we're at full health, which we are. Give it a save. I think we have earned ourselves another save. See if we can turn things off, because that's a little violent down here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I prefer a safer workplace than that, personally. We have... Interesting. The third stanza. Very interesting. Not worth. Not worth. That is worth. Very nice. Enchanting at 40. 40 is a magic number for a lot of other skills. Let's see what it does for enchanting. So we now have Secret Keeper, which will... Those are not buffs that I need. So with a staff equipped in your left, it's melee damage. In your right, it's spells and scrolls. Now that's interesting. So if it's the staff is in your right hand, the spell in your left is 25% more effective, which is kind of an alternative to dual casting, but we have dual casting, I think, on everything we need. But it's also a lot more magicka efficient. So I might take advantage of that and do it in style with the Lavajack. And that's a cube. That's a cube. Certainly with a trap. Let's make sure we got you and... Fight! Ah, no trap, no trap. Okay, the Dwemer puzzle cube was not a part of the quest. No, it is another Delvin treasure. Get the helmet and double check any disenchants and things to enchant. Nothing to mess with right now. We'll do with that in time. I feel like there's just so much more we could probably go loot, but I don't want to take too long. Let's just scope out the rest of this room here. That's where we came from. And that's the next zone, and what do we have? What are we looking at through here? Where we came from, even further back. Okay. And anything down here. I'm expecting a trap around every corner. So our detect life is 25% better like this. Well, duh, we don't have the perk yet. We don't have the perk yet. And you know what's funny? You know what I hadn't thought about? So I get this to start with at my level because the race mod as a Breton. I think I can take Secret Keeper. I think that lets me skip. I mean, I'm still going to get the base perk, but I'm pretty sure I could actually skip straight to Secret Keeper if I wanted. That's an interesting choice. So we can put away the Wabajack, and how much? There's so many different directions to go, but it's all just okay. I was gonna say it's all garbage, but we have research on a staff on the spider control rod. Awesome, awesome. and... Wait a minute. He's not aggressive. The spider directs his spider to the target. Okay. Let's try that out. Go over there. Alright, then we do want to take a quick look at this. Uncle Calcemo, huh? So, oh, I'm sorry, Calcemo. You should have given me the key. Otherwise your nephew wouldn't be dead. Consequences for everything. Electroharmonic signature, huh? He assembled the staff with the crystal. Apparently it will still attack, just not on sight. During this morning's experiment, one of the newer guards was startled and drew a sword, and he was dead before anyone could react. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That spider? Maybe if it was like a level 1 guard, but I didn't see any guards that weak. Come on. The guards are all afraid of it. That's hilarious. What level is it? Okay, well, will the spider attack whatever we shoot at? And what is... Alright, I guess that's indicating where he's supposed to go? Is that consuming charge? I don't see it. So that's either not consuming charge and... Oh, okay. No, it's just a circle. It's just a circle, so nothing fancy graphically. Let's just get moving. Let's just get moving. We have a spider now. And we're going forward and to the right. We're going... I totally got myself lost. Hello, guard. Let's get back up this way. Not get lost again. The balcony now. So we're outside. I heard sound like something got put away. I still have my staff and no spider. Well... only works in the lab? Okay, well, it's funny to steal it, but there's nothing I want to do with it in the lab. I'll just sell it to some Khajiit. I know there's got to be more guards. They will probably just follow me later. Is there any better loot between here and the objective? Nobody at all. Obtain his Falmer translating guide, which... Wait a minute. Duplicate the writing. So that's just charcoal and paper, right? That, I believe, does it, but let's grab some more loot before anything else happens. None of these are scrolls. Some scrolls would be nice. Dwarven mail. Not worth picking up, gold-wise. I'm not a heavy armor character. We can steal some more silver. And there's just not much loot. There just isn't much to worry about. We'll get that started. That is a possibility. Not anytime soon. We need many more levels for that. We still need to go die 20 times in Mizulft. Too far. A little further in, and all right, right in the middle of the notch, right here, right here. I knew it. Caster gains skills. Okay, for 3 minutes. That could be cool. All right, and see if there was any other loot the other direction. We do have a lot of friends that we can just get to fight each other for a while. I mean, who needs... You know, like, you don't need to fight me. You're just here to get some fighting in. Right? You can leave me be. Can I sneak around? Wait, are you guys not frenzied? Alright, if they're frenzied, they will go after me if they can see me. They should also be happy to go after each other, especially if I'm around the corner. And 3 will become 2. Maybe throw out poison. We definitely throw out one more contender. We don't need to be sneaky anymore. I thought that would lead the target. There we go. Oh wait, he's not frenzied. There we go. Oh! Too powerful for frenzy. Interesting. We could have a situation. So dual cast frenzy for the higher levels. That's why we didn't have everybody frenzied. Now, did that get them, or did I run into a problem with the corner? Let's see. I feel vulnerable in that position. Let's make this a much less fair fight. I don't see them fighting each other anymore, which is unwise, because they're still living. See, living is the problem, you guys. You need to stop doing that. Yeah, and that worked on all of them, too. So, refresh the summon. Refresh the summon with proper positioning. Nobody's coming up the stairs. We don't have any black soul gems. That would be cool. Get them all tagged. Nice. Okay. Alright, the captain is coming around, but we can't give him a friend. Yes, indeed. And is there still... Nope. He died. Get your helmet. It's worth it. Cool. Hey! What are you doing still being alive? And I know you found me. Come on, come on. Let's get you and Frost Atronach together. Poison, and that's true. That's true. Let him. We should let him go. Oh, whoops. That needs to be not playable. That needs to be not visible. Alright, all the loot was gotten, and I don't think there was anything up this way worth worrying about loot-wise. You see, why don't all the battles go that way? Instead of all this, I get one shot all the time. Alright, we should be sneakier. And do we really have to go all the way back down? Is there no shortcut out of here? Because I would really appreciate... Let's double check the minimap once we're inside. I would really appreciate not having to sneak past all those guards again. And by sneak past, I just mean use pacify on them and make them walk into traps. You know, regular sneaky stuff. Oh, sweet. If we can jump over this, then we have our way out. Yes. Yes, we do. Moist. Moist excellent.
Fly!
You guys, don't worry about me. Do I have anything that I got in there that I can sell to a normal merchant? I think not. Wait, no, this is... What? What? This is not stolen? Alright, so this needs to be stolen. Now I don't know if I successfully was stealthy when I grabbed this. Now, I did not... Now, it is my fault as the author of MorrowLoot Ultimate that I should have made sure that this had the stolen tag, but I certainly did not take off a stolen tag. I just didn't notice that it wasn't there. So, you know what? I'm just going to make a note of that. There's another update to MorrowLoot Ultimate I've got soon. Just a small little fix. I'd have to double check what it is, but this will add to it. And I don't know. I don't want to update the main file for like one little improvement. Oh, and you know what? This is for only the Anniversary Edition patch anyway. Stendar's hammer, not steel flagged. I'll deal with that another time. That's not the main file anyway, so maybe I will. Return to enter and I like the mace I've got now. Not you. We're just gonna sell you. I like my ancient Dramoric mace. I don't want to go do the House of Horrors and get the Mace of Molag Bal already. I want to enjoy this model for a little bit longer. And just, I know I sound like a massive role player, but frankly, this character does not want to spend one more second in town.
Need a ride?
In fact... Wait a minute. Are we going back to... No, we're going back to Winterhold.
Where do you want to
and
go?
Our mark is in Riften, so...
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
There we go.
Say what you will about the dark age.
Now, will Enther finally be available to actually buy and sell?
See for miles.
Because I got a lot of stuff to sell him. Oof, it's cold. 3:30 a.m. Hello. Come on, come on, come on. So 3:30 a.m. is much longer than carriages generally would take for that travel. We have normal fast travel disabled, and I'm always reminded of Daggerfall's fast travel, which was interesting, that it actually kind of simulated the effects of traveling, and lots more time would pass, plus the map was actually like the size of Great Britain. And if Elder Scrolls 6 fixes those things so that a carriage ride across the whole map is like a 2-day event in game time, I'd be stoked for that. And again, I forgot. He is at the inn, not at the college. Hey. Should be saving time. Also, that's interesting that what's otherwise just a light source up there was obviously keeping us warm, kinda. Now, Enther, I think, does not become tradable unless he's in his room at the college. Even though he probably should think it's fine.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
I mean, he better be willing. Down here, I mean, it doesn't get more secret.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask. A rubbing, eh?
There's a pile of corpses. And I got killed and arrested once each.
I
It
understand.
is quite the tale.
Now, let me take a
We
good
haven't
look at
much time
this.
for
Over here,
discussion.
please.
But what did you need?
Hey, bro.
This is intriguing.
You want to smoke
but
this?
highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus
Hey,
had
babe.
suspicions
Hey, girl.
about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls
You want to hit?
an unduly lavish
she's good.
lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Anthony?
It's a good scam.
Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages.
Aw,
seem
come
to
on, you should
describe
let me
the
have a sweet
failure
roll.
of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail.
You know what we can have?
Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. That's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Anther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver the translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Anther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
Excuse me if my speech is slurred.
All I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserved. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it.
Thank you,
if
sir.
Trying to rid yourself of stolen. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
Sweet. All right. Actually, speaking of
Was
which,
there something else?
all right. I'll probably have to wait
We
for you
must
to go
hasten
back.
to Riften before Mercer can do
Hasten
any more
to
damage to the
Riften.
guild. You've come this far, so I see no. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the night. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defied. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason,
Was there something else?
you might have to.
What's she giving me? Well, it's not as good as that. Oh, they're the same damage,
I'm
and this
always
is
on the
faster.
lookout for all
Oh my god, the enchantment is way better.
Give me whatever you.
Alright, well, definitely not
I'll see
caring
what I can
about...
do.
Yeah, can you sell things? Definitely not going to care about passing on the Mace of Molag Bal from Morkart. Alright, you have nothing that I want to buy. Please buy my stuff, though. Alright, sort by stolen. This I don't want to sell you. This has a special purpose and looks really awesome. I could kind of use that, honestly, but for now, I just need to sell stuff and get money. You can still afford it, and you're only giving me 686 gold? I don't care. Ooh. Nice skill. And... yeah, we can't disenchant it anyway. It's definitely time. And this is lighter, so I'm happy with that. We definitely need more bolts. And we'll enchant all of these. So we'll just sell things that are already enchanted until you run out. Don't need minor magicka. We don't need it anymore. And these will all crush. We'll crush all that stuff for more soul gems.
Give my regards to
now that we're at 40 enchanting, that's right. That's one breakpoint. Now we can make common soul gems at the smelter. That will make a difference. Now, what else requires 40? Power stone. No, not great. Now, mana shield is interesting. Staff, no. 60, not even close. Gem dust. Alright, we're now at the point that we could actually use 3 more perks just for enchanting. Not that direction. I want Thunderstruck, but Harry's not going to really keep relying on weapons that much. But now that we have money, first we go to sleep.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Maybe ask about some work.
Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by. People say there's someone in Riften that can
change your face.
Change your face. Of
Give me
course,
some creation
it's all in
blood
this note.
stuff. Of course, it's all on this note. Blood in the water is a fun one. So this one is fun. You get the cleaver. It's a really awesome orcish battle axe, basically. That was released in kind of broken. I'll talk about it more if we go for it. And which room? Which room did I rent? Not that one. Oh no, I didn't rent a room. I have a bedroom already at the college. Get some sleep, and then teleport to Riften. We get to actually teleport. I'll tell you one thing I will miss is the Dremoric Mace did not consume much enchanting per hit. Didn't really run out. But we also don't deal that much physical damage just from the swing anyway, so the enchantment is actually pretty important. Oh my god, poor Harry. Almost 5 a.m. We're hungry. We're not close to leveling yet. We can afford a little more. We can afford a little more alteration training. That's the one I really want. We can probably afford 2 more, but not 3 more alterations. So... does this give us XP? I will cheese another half a skill. It does. It does. Hey, Tolfdir.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine...
It is difficult to
You give
admit,
an old
but
man...
Cesar could still use some help.
We can practice our enchanting real quick.
The polish looks so pretty.
Alright,
I
actually,
can't
I'll
believe it.
spend it all real quick and enchant. And do this until we get another another alteration level. Oh, we've got our helmets. Yeah, let's put Dark Moon on them.
Fire magic?
And
yes, sir.
destruction. And are you still alive?
I like living here. I feel
Good.
different somehow.
We
More
are still getting XP from
myself.
that. Yes. Okay, soon. Extra soon. We're out of commons.
Magic. It's as rewarding as it is dangerous.
And personally, I refuse to just do the most optimized enchanting. I want to mix it up every time I'm doing a batch. Alright, and you still alive? You still okay? Phew.
I like living here. I feel different somehow. More myself.
I don't think I want to spend one of those graders yet. Let's get Tolfdir tracked with that quest.
Being an apprentice is great.
Not you. Tolfdir.
From your family?
We can turn everything else off. Activate, look for Tolfdir, turn off you.
Oh, and I'm not expecting any.
Go find him. One more full magical bar will probably level up that alteration. Where'd you go? Are you in the Arcaneum now? Yes, he is.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
I agree, sir. Now, how much does it cost to train an alteration?
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
420. Oh, we could have afforded all 3, but that's a waste. That would have been a waste. Keep an eye on you. One more full bar. A little bit more. Oh god, just a smidge. Let's just take a look around. Looks so cool. And I think there's a way to... yeah, there's like ghosts you can get to spawn and practice your spells. There it goes. Yes, 38. Okay, and...
education is never appreciated.
Talk to me, sir. Alteration.
I can certainly share a
39.
bit, you know.
40. Now do I level? Give me that level. Yes! Alright. Go take a nap. Go level up. And we have officially reached the next step in this character. I do want more magicka, but yeah, we're dying really fast, and oh my god. Okatos, potatoes, operation. Automatically activates the most effective magical armor spell you know. Which, let's double check what that is. I mean, it is stone flesh, and we have 1,800 gold left. I think we can just buy something like ebony flesh and just take advantage of that. But what would probably make more sense is... Oh, we really need to go for Kindred Mage soon. Getting Restoration up next is going to make the most sense. So let's go find Colette and spend a little gold on Restoration. Yeah. Once Restoration is 40, we have access to better DPS spells. Significant upgrades. We rely entirely on poison for living targets, and here we go. We'll find you. And sun damage for... Whoa! Colette, that is a unique choice. And, well, nobody else makes that choice for a reason. Oh my god. Well, that's not worth any gold, but that is some interesting stuff you got there. Hey, let me back up. I have stealing to do. I want this orcish dagger that I saw. There we go. Not the dragon priest. Why can't I stay on this basket? And why is it the only way I can... There we go. Alright, I'll have to get telekinesis. And fix that situation. Alright, I am kind of done with stealing silver and clothes. Where's Colette? She's out of this room. Nice. Where'd you go, Colette? Okay. She's in... I don't know what this hall is. Hall of Diligence. I don't even remember what Vanilla College is like, because... Hi. Immersive College of Winterhold adds, I think, this tower and the other tower are both added by that mod. She's got her own little office. Cool.
Why are my research materials Take a look.
Alright, let's check real quick on whether you want to buy any of my stuff. The answer is definitely no. And all the robes are way too expensive. Although I might not be opposed to that. That's a lot of regen. That might be really helpful, but we can deal with it. We have really good robes as it is. That's a little too conditional. That better be a lot of damage. 10% of its maximum health as poison damage per second for 23 seconds. So that's like a cloud that spawns off of a corpse. That seems a little... It depends on the AoE, right? 3,000 is a little too much for now, ma'am. Alright, this is the worst, the most expensive. Cure disease. That's going to be for later. Certainly for later. What I really want is some more damage spells. Like that. Vampire's Bane. Oh, you know what though? Doesn't help against... It doesn't help against robots. We got robots to deal with in the college next. And in Thieves Guild... We do have a little bit of undead left to fight in Thieves Guild, but it's going to be mostly people and traps and Falmer too. And a little bit of robots. Okay, Black Hand is interesting.
Until next
It's
time.
either that or just some restoration training. How much is the restoration
Once
training?
again, I have found. I'll gladly share my knowledge.
370 from 32. Yeah, we could afford 3, maybe. Yeah, we could afford at least 4. Maybe 5 more points, going up to 37. That or
Just because I don't. So you
that
wish to
poison
master the
spell
arcane
or
arts?
that sun damage spell. I want them both. But at the same time,
Until
when we get
next
to
time.
40 restoration, we get... Actually... Yeah, as soon as we're at 40 restoration, we get 1 of each, so...
Yes.
Definitely the
I'll
training
gladly share my
is
knowledge with you.
3, 4... Only 4 we could
All right then.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 4 out of 5 on the training. Let's go back to smart training. Disable you. We don't need the perks. Alright, yeah, there's no reason not to reload the save, but we have a mod with settings that need to be corrected. We don't have any bugs screwing up our gold, right? Okay. Here's what we need to do. I thought I already did this. Alright. Yeah, you don't need extra perks from training. Perks are really powerful. I don't like that feature. This is the only thing we need to do. Activate the mod. Did he just get a spell? It wouldn't be under a school, so I guess not. Must not show in inventory. Go find Colette. Oh yeah, we did steal some of Colette's stuff, but
Why
none
am
of
I
it was
research
important.
material? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Yeah, there we go. That's right. Okay, so what that mod does, smart training, is it makes it your 5 trains per level allowed roll over. So 4 out of 83. Because we did have some training before, and honestly, it makes training basically infinite. But I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb that you
Have you
can't
managed to track down
train
the
more than
symbol
5
for the
times a
Staff of
level,
Magnus?
and that it doesn't roll over. Morrowind had it right. The only problem is that there's just too much gold in Skyrim, so you have to do what I do and install mods that make gold really, really harsh. So it's a very difficult choice between the spells I want or the training I want, which school of magic I want to focus on. Can I still afford carriage rides? Etc. But you know what? We don't have to worry about actually carriage rides. Let's get out of here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Am I gonna have to reload save again? We'll see, we'll see. Yes, I will have to reload save again. Alright. Picked the wrong one. Recall, not Mark. Go to Riften. Beautiful. And we don't really have anything to do except return a couple of things to Delvin. We can turn that off, and yeah.
Jewelry with legendary argo.
We are okay to proceed. Hello,
I'm
Carlia.
glad you're here.
I love your voice
I
actress.
think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
Yes, ma'am.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
We'll listen to some voice acting. Hey, real quick, Carlia, could you let me just talk to Delvin for a sec?
I just get
Couple
jealous when I hear
of
rumors about you.
topics.
That's all they are. Rumors. So quit worrying.
They're all gonna be inside, aren't they? What time is it? 12:14. So yeah, it's noon. Yeah, they're just gonna be inside. Are you just following me? Come on. Yeah. I know, it's a secret. It's a secret entrance. I know, I don't blame you for taking a minute, you know. Pretty secret stuff here. And if we hurry...
You better have a damn good reason
Yeah.
to be
Hey,
here.
Delvin, do you... It's too busy.
Lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that
While they deliberate... I don't think there's anything else I need to store.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
Get rid of these keys. Yeah, we don't need any of those.
Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Dallas's journal. I think you'll find it.
Got a little proof right here.
We can talk
Let
after
me
I
see.
find out what's going on.
No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's
It's
been
true.
stealing from the
All
guild
of
for
it.
years. Right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years.
Alright, while you
Alice was
guys
looking into it
deliberate
before he
and
was
figure all that out, I need a minute.
There's no way it could be.
We didn't need to.
Use your key on the vault. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the book's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
28. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Hold your thoughts until after we untangle this mess.
Man, how much gold was in here?
The gold. It's yours.
I'm jealous.
Good.
I'm super jelly. He left behind the steel and iron. Too bad. What about here?
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Hey, he left the tomatoes.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin,
We
Vex,
can get chill
watch the
rent.
flat. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
And then I have to choose between Chillrend or the Nightingale Blade. That is a tough choice. Oh wait, also Delvin.
Pull up
Hey,
a
buddy.
seat.
No,
And a
not
drink.
putting anything.
Well,
Give
if
me
you
that
happen to-
gold.
What a delightful find. You
Dwemer
should come
300. Very nice.
Well,
Dwemer
well.
puzzle box.
If you happen across any other unusual, it's worth quite a bit, actually.
So this
Quite a
miscellaneous
catch.
quest reward,
There you go. It should make
I want
you
that to be a
smile.
flatter amount. I need to look into those leveled lists and probably make a file. It'll be a super small
This is
mod.
getting dangerous.
That just makes it, because if you turn in those special items, it's the same gold reward as, like, maybe not bandit bounty quests or giants and dragons. Maybe they're not all the same lists, but they're all leveled. So the lower level you are, you can only get like 50 gold, but if you're higher level, you can get like 500 or even more. And it should be like 300 is probably right, maybe a little more for these things because there's like little treasures. But for bounties,
look, before I help
they should
you track
have
Mercer down,
they should give a little more
I need to know
gold.
what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Because I don't like getting bigger miscellaneous gold rewards.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
Yeah, Mercer killed Gallus.
I feared that was the case. Anything else?
Nightingales.
What? Nightingales. But was there anything else she told you?
That's it, sir.
Then I have an important... I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars. He never stays there. Just pays for the upkeep on it. Be careful, lad. Just find a way in. Get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Tell me about
Then
how much money was in
the
there.
question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Dallas started collecting every bit of material he... Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key.
Very
That's
spooky and
There are no other
mysterious.
copies.
Hey Carlia, do you have anything else to help? No. Alright, no. And our... We have just some armor. We just have some stuff to sell, which... We'll go see Tanila.
Need to stay focused in case Frey comes back. Make it fast.
No, not you. You're the wrong one. Alright.
Well, looks... Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original.
Well, if some moon sugar should...
I didn't realize that was scheduled again, so we gotta grab our Thieves Guild armor to upgrade again. This is a silly part of the quest, of the quest line. I don't care. Like, only a third of characters are gonna use light armor, right? Probably more than half, actually. Alright,
Stabbed in the back.
after we finally upgrade,
Well, I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your
then
pieces.
she can sell.
Of course.
Then we can
Your new piece
sell
will
our
enhance
stuff.
your... Are you sure? Once I
Yes,
exchange it
ma'am.
for... Okay, there you go.
What do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you ever see yourself with an old codger like me?
Wow.
I heard... There's no doubt Mercer
Carries
will
a
make...
little bit more
I
now.
give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild.
And I think that's
Show
the
me what you've
last
got.
upgrade quest, but I'm still gonna wait till Thieves Guild is done before I sell off the armor. How are my lockpicks? Under 20? Let's take a few more. Alright, now... all stolen items. We actually have a couple more. Very nice. We have an order of bolts to pick up in Solitude and pay for. I want to sell it, but not smart, not just yet.
All right, Delvin. What gives?
All right, it has been almost 3 hours on this stream, and about my dinner time, I will have to call the stream momentarily. Let's hit that smelter, because the things that need to be smelted are piling up. Finally show what I was talking about with the gem dust. We don't have any perks. Yeah. That sounds like a dragon.
Buy some armor and live to tell about
Jewelry with legendary Argonian
Big maybe on the
craftsmanship.
dragon. If there is one, whether I want to fight it. But let's hurry up. Alright, soul gem fragments turn into a gem dust. Rubies, emeralds, amethysts. Yes, the petty soul gems. Alright, all of them actually. Yeah, I don't do smithing, so I don't even want the regular jewels. I definitely don't want petty gems. I will keep some lessers around because I'll still trap some lessers. And see, that finally gives a use to the soul gem fragments. And at 9 dust per common, we can make 5 of them. Do we have any extra empty lessers, though? Yeah, let's make a lesser. Nice. Much cleaner. Oh my god. The torch. I don't know if we'll ever need the torch. And these graters. God, we don't have any enchanting perks spent. And we've only been grinding loot, disenchanting and enchanting random loot. And we are totally out. We now have armor kind of fixed as well as possible, so that it depends how long this lasts. We may and definitely do actually need the second perk here. And what do we have to increase the duration? We already have, well, you make them better, but what makes them last longer? Yes, 2 sorcerer's ribs and stability. There we go. No, we don't need you.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Oh, that's definitely going to be done later. Choose a spell type and 3 magic effects. The chosen magic effects will activate when you are affected by the chosen spell type. Armor, cloak, conjure Daedra, conjure undead, invisibility. Conjure Daedra seems like the best trigger to go off. And 3 magica effects? Interesting. I'll have to see what those options are. So that's at 60. We need a lot of perks now. Now that things are hitting 40, we need a lot of perks. We might be a little too spread out. So Conjuration will certainly be remaining as it is, because we just cannot spread our perks out that much. And Illusion has been mostly strong enough, but we will run into things we can't hit with our spells, and that will be a wall. That's another 15. If it's a Breton, even better, but that's definitely a minority of our enemies. Oh, that's interesting. That's a little randomness. We definitely want to get up to Master of the Mines. So, plan for the character will be more restoration training when we have more money. We could afford a couple more, but that's actually pretty close to the level, so I definitely want to leave it. We could probably hit 40 restoration, maybe even before hitting level 20. And then we have 2 more points that need to go into restoration. When are we ever going to get a chance to enchant? I'll have to think about that. We don't have... We're just a little too spread out. a little too spread out, and had to put a second point into sneak, but I think that's just appropriate for the character. We really shouldn't be spending less than 2 points on a character that sneaks this much. Pickpocket, it's actually the same. We should get the second point on that too. Yeah, that's my fault. I always do this. I am always a little too spread out, and there's so many good perks. I could think about this for probably another hour. But as I was saying, now that the Stoneflesh situation is going to be a lot better, let's watch and see if the duration is functional enough, and then put. I don't think I had a flawless gem. Do I want to get all 3 points into enchanting, including gem dust, before I try to make another set of gear? I think just 1 point in enchanting is worth spending my graders. And we'll see if I can get some grand souls. We'll see. Or better yet, maybe some black souls. Alright, but that will have to do it for today. And we can save over you, number 118. That'll do it. And I'm still playing Diablo 4. Not as much. I don't care that much about it. It's all right. Here and there, I will. I want to keep these streams going, like every couple of days or so, a few a week. 3 hours is pretty long. I don't always have that much in me. Hi, Maven.